Okay. Wallet. Let's take the gloves off. Let's turn that off. Get my act together. Don't want to take my helmet off, that's for sure. It becomes kind of a hassle. So we'll see. Hopefully they got some water here too. I tell you, I just ran out. I was still working, so it was tough. I have a reservation.
All right, the last name?
Lerhop.
Site 40 for the one night.
Yes.
Vehicle, one adult.
Yep. Got my fingers crossed you still have firewood.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Here. I can sell it to you here, and then whenever you go down to the camp host at the start of the campsite area, they'll get that down for you.
Oh, okay. What's that?
How many bundles?
2.
2. Be 14 on the card there.
No cash?
Not for this one.
I know. They told me that. I brought it just in case.
Thank you. Did you need a copy of the receipt?
No. I'm good. You guys are busy, huh?
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's not even March yet, and I couldn't even get a reservation on the week. I luckily got the Friday.
It'll be like that.
Yeah, it is.
Here's that. Have you been to our park before?
Yes, I have.
Right.
I've never camped here, but I've been here.
Yes, sir. Here's our gate code for the time
Okay.
being. You can use that to re-enter the park after 10 p.m.
Oh, I ain't going nowhere. It's setting up camp, and that's it.
Yes, sir. There's that.
Perfect.
Please enjoy.
All right, thank you. And what were you saying about the firewood?
You'll go down to the campsite area. The first 2 sites, as you go in on your left, those are going to be the camp host. Whichever one says on duty, just present that receipt.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
On duty. Get my gloves on. Go do some camping. I don't know if I can get 2 bundles on there, but I'll give it a shot. I had 3 when I was with Dan, so should be able to get 2 on there. We're going to be up late tonight. We got a bottle of wine to drink. On duty.
Hello there.
Hello. I need 2 bundles of firewood.
Well, you've got to pay for it.
I paid for it.
Oh, all right. Then I need the receipt.
You don't bring it to me?
Huh?
Can you bring it to me?
Well,
Because it's a pain to put it on the motorcycle.
okay. What?
Let me look. I mean, I could take it, but it would just, if you could, that would really help me out. 40?
40. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you. Well, that worked out. Got my parking light set up. All right, so that's 2. Well, we're going to be down a ways. It's 3. They definitely do have nice parking, nice campsites here. Probably just give you a little tour here. Probably should have went that way, but hey, why not? Let's see what they say here. Sites 59 through 69. It's 39. This must be me right here. Very nice. I know, I was, but that's all right. I'll do it too. I did a little quick tour. Yeah, you can just drop it right here. I'm glad I got 2. Thank you. All right. Yeah, those are small piles right there. It's about half of what we had when we were at that other campsite. So we'll just have to see if that will do it. But yeah, there's my campsite right there. I got my fire pit. See where I'm going to set up my my tent. Yes, I am going to do it. I am going to bring the bike right up there so I can unload. I'm going to be a bad boy, but that's what motorcyclists do. They don't leave their bike out there. They bring it onto the campsite. That's what we do. Parking brake on. and then let's get to work. It's like Mike Petty says, get to work. So this is pretty nice. This is my 4-man tent, and I use these stuff sacks, and I'm able to get it down to, I mean, this is a 4-man tent. It was a lot bigger in its own package. So we'll see. Here we go. Good old hatchet. I use these little hair tie things. They work better than Velcro. I can't stand Velcro. It's just way too sticky. It's like, it works perfect when you want it to work perfect, but then it can be so annoying. It's no more slower than my so you carry more, but you do the same thing. How you wreck it. Nice. Let's check the rain. We're good. Just drizzle. But this is good practice. You know, practicing setup. You know, nice. All that helps. Get a success. Okay. Nice. We're starting to get back down to there. And get some water. We'll see. It. Right. I'm happy that's something to sort out. Watch it out. Go to the Well, here we are, guys. So we're got the camp all set up. Can't really see, but there's my tent. There's my bench. Iron butterflies way back there. You can kind of see them way back there in the blue cover. Got my fire going. Got my wine, my cheese, my blueberries. Yeah, this is kind of like why we do this. Oh, good morning. Yeah, had a good night's sleep. This tent was very nice. Didn't get too cold. It's probably down into the 40s. The Nemo 20 keeps you nice and warm. I got my little buddy heating up the tent before I get up this morning. But yeah, everything is very nice. We got, let's see, on the Jackery, it's going good at 78%. Charging all my devices. Everything's all charged up. All my clothes are in here, so they'll get all nice and warmed up. CPAP worked really good. Yeah, if any of you guys you know, use a CPAP, this mini right here, this little mini, let's see, this little Air Mini right here, that thing is perfect. And you got this little battery right here that will last, they say 3 nights, but I'm gonna say 2 nights, just, you know, to be sure. So I'll usually charge it after every night. Oh,
unless I can't. Then a good 2 nights, and then so on. So I can charge it on the bike, or I can charge it through a wall plug, depending on the situation. And yeah, and with this little buddy, I don't sleep with it on, but I will turn it on. And I do have, I think I showed you before, I got the little zipper right here with the flaps. So usually, you know, if I'm going to be in here for a while with it, I'll open one of those flaps up just to let, you know, air and stuff like that. But otherwise, yeah, you know, get up, make some breakfast, and I would say it didn't take me too long to, you know, it probably took me a half hour to get set up, and I was just taking my time. I wasn't like drilling. I'm hoping that it will take me about a half hour to break down, maybe a little more than a half hour to break down, but you know, because I'm not pulling everything off the bike, just what I needed. So oh man, so we'll see. So we'll catch you guys later on today.
All right, so we're ready to go, all packed up, nice and clean, bike's all set up. Go ahead and see if we can't get out of here and be on time. We got plenty, we got 20 minutes. So we're doing good. So I woke up at 6 this morning. Actually, I woke up at 5, but what I mean by woke up is I started to get, you know, out of bed and getting ready, all that kind of stuff. At 6, so I'm counting that as my start time, and it's like 9:30, a little bit after 9. So that's 3 hours, but that's like breakfast and, you know, not in a rush. I think I got all my stuff packed up and, you know, pretty much ready. I know I can get out in an hour if it was like pack up and get, no breakfast, none of that stuff. So I feel pretty good about that, but I would say standard time for me would be, and it really depends on the location, you know, I'm up at 5 every morning anyways. There we go. All right, let's see if we can't get this right on. So one thing I did change on packing, I mean, I have a lot of room still. Granted, I'm just wearing one layer that I didn't. It was just my thin little hoodie. But, you know, that being said, I'm not overpacked. I took some weight out of the trailer. So what I did is behind me now is my tent, and in front of me is in the trailer is my sleeping bag. So with the tent back here, I pull up to a campsite, I just pop that on. I don't have to open any boxes, just pop that off, go set up my tent, and then I'm ready to load it. So we're going to try that. See if we can't get out of here with some dignity. Really got to remember you got that trailer on you. It just happened that where I was, there's no cell service. Over here by the trash can, they got cell service, so it's spotty out here for sure. All right, onward. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Yeah, all of these are nice campsites. Some have electric. I didn't notice if mine had electric. I don't think it did. Bathrooms over there. That's a nice one. You just pull up right there. Your bench is all there. Can't imagine I forgot anything because there's nothing left at camp. That's a good thing. You know, you just do a little walk around camp and make sure there's nothing there, and you should have everything. Yeah, it's 49 degrees. So it was probably in the low 40s last night. It wasn't cold at all. I was able to stay totally warm in my my Nemo 20, I didn't have to use the little buddy, so I just used it in the morning to warm up the tent, you know, when I was getting ready to get dressed. So when I woke up, and you know, legit woke up, I turned the heater on and just laid in bed till it got really hot. What I need to do is get some hooks, because I can hang like socks and shirts and all that stuff from the mini loops at the top of the tent, and that's where all the heat is. So then I can do, you know, I can, everything will warm up by the time I'm ready to get dressed. I get dressed in the tent. I typically will pack everything I can that's in the tent. So I put my pad right down the middle of the tent. So there's a door on one side and a door on the other side. So when I'm packing, in the morning, whatever's packed up, I put on the right side where that door is. So when I'm breaking camp, I can just open that door and pull everything out that's in the tent. You know, I'll leave some stuff on the left side that's you know, accessible too, that's already packed up. Woohoo! Yeah, this will be fun. Gonna go ahead and take her off road and see how this, like right now, it's nimble. I don't have any issues. I mean, my water's gone, so I don't have the water. Idea would be, if I'm going to a campsite that has water, I'll just fill it up there and just use it during camp. Because I do have my other flask, my liter of water that I carry in the Wolfman, which I forgot today, but that was no big deal. I was like, I got stores, I've got all that stuff here. I gotta go get gas. I'm running on empty. Yeah, I think I might end up getting one of those 1 gallon whatever you call it, roto pack. I'll get a 1 gallon that I can put in the other side, and that will help for when I'm like totally you know, if I'm like now, if I'm strapped out and I need to put a gallon in there, I just fill up the tank, and I'm not carrying the weight on the trailer because I'm putting it in the tank. Got heat cooking, providing I hook up, so let's try not that's got to be routine. Got to get me into my routine. We'll stop down here, and when I meet Dan and hook up, I mean, I'm not cold, but you know, well, I just started, so it's over time you get cold, so especially when it's 49 degrees out. So part of my vlogging test is I've got the 256 cards in there. They're good for 4 hours plus. Well, more than that, because I'm shooting at 1080p right now instead of full-on 4K. Because the workflow on that is incredibly slow when you're editing. And it doesn't work for when you're vlogging on the road. So I'm going to try and see, because what I can do is I can upgrade to 4K when I post to YouTube. And you know, it's not like a true full-on camera 4K, but it's definitely better than the 1080p. Here I come. There's the traffic. This place is packed. You got people coming from, you know, this place is I'm going to call it sold out for the weekend. They do have an event, so I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if that's related to all the campsites. That might be something separate. Yeah, they probably bust them in on that one. Yeah, I'm really glad I was able to hook up the parking brake light, you know, because that really will alert you visually when you start up the bike that your parking brake's on. So if I just touch it, you can see the light comes on. Yeah, you know, I've been thinking about going with a 2023 Africa Twin Adventure Sport DCT. You know, electronic suspension, CarPlay, few other things, improved DCT, but I just can't see me getting rid of this bike. It's so set up for what I want to do, that the only thing it doesn't have is CarPlay, but I mean, that's, how much am I going to use that? I mean, it's a toy. That's a toy. Then you have, you know, the electronic suspension. That would be the only thing that I could see that would really be something that I could use. All right, so I'm supposed to be meeting Dan here. So I'm going to pull off over here and see if I can get a hold of him.